I was once one of the most famous neurosurgeons in the world. I lived a life of unimaginable luxury. Even my most ordinary car was a Lamborghini. One day, a patient arrived with a gunshot wound to the head, and every other doctor had already declared him dead. But I opened his skull in just 3 minutes, removed the bullet within 2 more, and brought him back to life. But soon, everything changed. Fate took everything away from me. In a terrible car accident, both of my hands were severely damaged. Because of metal implants and extensive nerve damage, I could never perform surgery again. Even the simplest rehabilitation exercises became almost impossible. I was completely broken. My future seemed like it had fallen into endless darkness. Then, a doctor told me the story of a man who had suffered a severe spinal injury. Every doctor believed he would spend the rest of his life in a wheelchair. But today, that same man could walk on his own 2 feet. The most shocking part was that the doctor who had made that prediction years ago was me. Seeing what I was going through, that man told me about a place called Kamar Taj. He said it might be the only place that could heal my hands. With Mordo's help, I traveled there and met the Ancient One. The Ancient One made one thing clear. There was no modern medical technology here. If I wanted to heal myself, the only answer was the power of the mind. I didn't believe any of it. I thought the whole thing was just a scam. But in the very next moment, with a single strike from the Ancient One, my soul was ripped out of my body. Then she touched my forehead and sent my consciousness through countless dimensions. That experience completely changed the way I saw the world. For the first time in my life, I truly felt how vast and mysterious the universe really was. I was speechless. I dropped to my knees and begged the Ancient One to accept me as her student. But she didn't accept me right away. She knew I had extraordinary talent. But if I wanted to become the Sorcerer Supreme, I first had to let go of my arrogance and my ego. Finally, 5 hours later, I was officially accepted as her apprentice. The Ancient One introduced me to energies from other dimensions of the multiverse and told me that ancient magic had the power to reshape reality itself. However, even after learning all of this, I still couldn't control magic. Every time I failed, I blamed my injured hands. So the Ancient One decided to teach me a lesson I would never forget. She sent me directly to the top of Mount Everest and told me that if I couldn't return within 30 minutes, I would freeze to death. After countless attempts, and just moments before losing consciousness, I finally managed to return. From that moment on, I completely changed. I began practicing magic day and night without stopping. At the same time, I secretly started reading forbidden magical texts. Then one day, while Wong was away, I opened the ancient book containing knowledge of time magic, put on the Eye of Agamotto, and awakened the power hidden inside it. In the next second, the green glow of the time stone spread across the entire room.